my fellow Americans. If you think you know politics, think again. I'm Michael Cohen, and every week on When You Know, we're pulling back the curtain on power, politics, media, and the people making headlines. On my new WABC radio show, you'll hear conversations from names that you know. People like Jerry Falwell Jr., Anthony Scaramucci, Alan Dershowitz, and many, many more. Maybe, just maybe, we'll even hear from the president. No scripts, no spin, just real conversations with people who were in the room where it happened. And trust me, we've got some very big surprises coming. Look, I've spent years at the center of politics, controversy, and power. I know the players, I know the stories, and now I'm bringing you inside. When You Know, Sundays at 5 p.m. on WABC Radio, and When You Know Unleashed, wherever you get your podcasts. Because with me, you never know who's going to show up.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And now let's go to Larry Kudlow, the economy. And in January, I promised all the investors a $60,000 Dow by December 31, 2026. And, well, I think we're on the way there. I mean, Larry Kudlow, you're the best economist in the world. You're number one. Tell us, how the heck you feel about the economy?
Boys.
Me
Profits.
too. Yeah.
Profits are everything, and they are coming in across the board, and they're driving up stock prices, and they're making businesses flush and hiring and raising wages. I got a everyone's worried about Iran and the Strait of Hormuz. And by the way, not the stock market. The stock market hasn't worried about it for a while. But here's a number, two numbers from CENTCOM. Okay, CENTCOM, which is known.
Central Command of the United States.
Since early May, more or less, 825 ships have transited through the Hormuz Strait. So who cares about Iran? And wait for this, 380 million barrels of oil. So don't tell me that Iran controls the Strait. They do nothing of the sort. They can say whatever they want to say, and they can be stupid, and lob bombs at ships and our bases, and we will crush them again and again. But these numbers, 825 ships have passed through carrying 380 million barrels of oil. And that's why oil prices have come down. And that's one reason why stocks have gone up. But profits are the real reason why stocks have gone up. So there, I got you those numbers.
Well, thank you so much. And what are you going to be talking about on your show tomorrow?
Those numbers.
Those numbers. Well, okay. You got it first on Friday from Larry Kudlow.
I know. That's why I can't stand doing this. I have to give you my best stuff on Friday night. It's really amazing.
Well, no, you're going to give him even more stuff. You're going to give him even more stuff on Saturday morning because it's the number one show on Saturday mornings in 178 countries and 50 states.
And the solar system.
Absolutely.
And the Milky Way.
Anything else you want to tell? I mean, you're right. The smartest people in the world are those oil traders. So when Trump told them to go fly a kite to Iran, and the oil went up from 68 to 71 instead of going up 10 points, you know what it meant?
No,
it meant,
you're right. That was important. In other words, nothing really happened. Okay?
Only a few nervous Nellies sold, and that's why.
That's exactly right. And, we're running the place. And the whole world listen, you're going to have a glut of oil in the next 6 to 12 months. A glut. You're going to have too much oil, right? UAE increasing their production, Iraq increasing their production, Saudis increasing their production and building another pipeline east to west and going out the Red Sea. The USA is increasing its production. Venezuela is increasing its production. It's a great story. It's a story about freedom and free enterprise and capitalism, which is the best path to prosperity.
And Larry, it'll be a good time to refill our strategic petroleum reserve that Biden drained. Back in 2024.
Well, no, the only time that President Trump is going to refill it when it's going to be under $50 a barrel.
Exactly, which Larry was just projecting.
I think, I don't like to predict oil, but I'm just saying it has not bottomed. The price has not bottomed, and the price of gasoline will be coming down substantially more.
And what happens when energy comes down? What else goes down?
Inflation.
And what happens when inflation goes down? What else goes down? Interest rates.
Interest rates.
This is a great seminar.
Yeah, this is a
wonderful
really,
seminar.
we're all learning so much.
But that's what it is.
Yeah,
and I was asked this morning.
What happens when oil goes down, inflation goes down, and interest rates go down? You know what happens then?
Real estate goes to the moon.
And you see happy Americans.
Happy days are here again.
I was just going to say the key point is the communists will lose the November election.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope
Where's
so.
that song, Happy Days?
Yeah, where is the Happy Days? We have it.
All here again, the skies above are clear again. Let us sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again.
Now, make sure, I'm listening to your show tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Make sure you have happy days.
All right, we'll run it with Louis Armstrong.
Okay. Thank you, Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks are back at SIUH Community Park July 7th to the 12th for a 6-game series against the High Point Rockers. Tonight, first pitch is at 6:30. It's Thirsty Thursday with $5 Bud and Bud Light Traps. Friday, July 10th, first pitch is at 7 p.m. May the Force be with you on Star Wars Night with post-game kids glow around the bases with special lightsaber training packs.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.